You don't know how long we have. So if you're given a timeline, then what do you do with it? Make the most of it, right? Or just let the little things go. And so it's almost like we've been given a gift. We've been given this time and this knowledge that we're not going to get as long with him. So how do we make the most of what we are given?
The Pitts family's most recent Christmas? On the surface, the holiday scenes played out such as they do at so many other homes. Except not quite. 15 years ago, their eldest son, Owen, then just 5 years old, was diagnosed with leukemia. Rachel and Jason Pitts faced an impossible choice. Radiation treatment saved their son's life, but it came at a cost.
We were given a prognosis if this treatment versus if that treatment, and it was shared that around a 3 to 5% decline in IQ would take place as an adverse impact. And so we thought, we knew there'd be a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But what happened was maybe more like 25 to 50% as the year went on.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And still, he's challenged that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can't play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game because that makes at least me go to a very dark place.
Yeah.
So.
Well, me too.
Because it's just like, well, okay, well, we did make that decision, and so now.
That rare marker that he has in his DNA.
Because as a parent, you want the world for your kids. I mean, I would have changed places with him in a heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, as a parent, that's what you do. You just want the very best for them. And when you can't give them that, and no fault of his own, just the hand he was dealt, that's what was the hardest for me, and still is. Yeah.
3 years of radiation sent Owen into complete remission. Life went on. The family eventually moved to Medical Lake, Washington, outside Spokane. There, Owen found his place and thrived.
Owen, he loved sports. He would always come in, hey, Mr. P, do you know about, this basketball player on that team and this and I'm like, I'd fake it, I make it work. But he just loved basketball. He always wanted to be out there and running around and being with the team and being part of the team.
We'd go to these games and Taylor would be like, I can't watch.
Oh, yeah.
Because Owen he'd get the ball and go the wrong way, and the crowd would say, no, wrong way. And he'd turn around, and go the right way. And there were some memorable moments out there on the basketball court.
Mm-hmm. Tried his hardest.
Oh, he sure did.
I remember a conversation I heard with him and my dad where he was like, I don't think I'll be able to play in the NBA, so I'll settle for like the G League. That just made me smile. But yeah, it's always been his dream to play basketball.
I just remember him anytime in the hallway he'd see me, he was, Coach, I'm gonna make varsity basketball next year. This is gonna happen. I'm gonna be playing with you, Coach. I said, Owen, that sounds awesome. I can't wait for it.
But when Owen's senior year began last August, so did small health problems. Splitting headaches, exhaustion, dizziness. What started as minor concerns quickly escalated, and a trip to the ER brought a devastating diagnosis.
Owen wasn't his happy-go-lucky self. He was refusing to do things, and that's not Owen.
I just thought about it for a little bit, and too much was wrong, right? It's like, something's wrong, I'm gonna take you to the ER. But I remember texting Rachel, I said, I just have this really dark feeling, right? Something's just not good.
And then they finally determined that the radiation that he had during his leukemia treatment, the thing we chose to do to save his life, ultimately caused him to have brain cancer 15 years later. So Owen has high-grade glioma tumors that are fast-growing on his brain.
Terminal cancer, yeah.
It's terminal brain cancer, yeah.
Here, what's the next clue? Oh, yeah, you gotta open it. Oh, Owen. Open.
We wanted all the options, especially with everything Owen had been through. We said, what if we just take him home? What if we just live? What if we just, no more doctors, no more pills? He said 3 to 6 months, and we're in the 4th month right now.
Yep.
I know it's a big night at the Medical Lake High School tonight for the entire community, really, and the basketball team's doing something that's very cool.
A bunch of us just kind of thought how we could maximize his experience here at Medical Lake. And
tonight, he is going to be dressing for the varsity game, and we're going to start him, let him go through introductions.
Wow,
and,
that's so cool.
His name is Owen Pitts.
The goal was to give Owen and his parents a moment that they might not ever get.
first game on the schedule. Let's do it right away. There's no time to waste. We need to make this happen for him now.
When you got to walk out there, you heard his name called, you got to shake everybody's hand.
Yeah.
I remember they gave him a 6'3" height, and I was like, yeah, coaches do that. Right, they add a few pounds for football, and they add a few inches for basketball.
And the senior, standing 6'3", number 14, Owen Pitts.
He's played basketball before. He's been on a basketball team, but he's always wanted to make varsity. So that was the big thing, was to play with the varsity players. He got to go out with the team, be announced with them, run through this little line of people, and score their first basket of the game, which was really sweet. And he was just so excited.
That whole night to me is, a core memory for sure.
Yeah, that was one of the best nights of my life.
His face when after he ran through kind of the tunnel, he got the ball and he shot, and the whole gym erupted. It was like magical.
You see our kids clapping, you even see the Keona Benton kids like pumping up the crowd, and then he hits the shot. I don't know, it felt bigger than the moment, right? It felt bigger than any of us.
After that, my parents came out onto the court. They had his cap and gown. They put it on. They gave him his diploma. Someone in the school had decorated his cap for him, so it said his name. It had like Chiefs players. It had all his favorite things on it.
We kind of backed away, and the look on Owen's face, he was in awe. Like, this is all for me?
Yeah, he was surprised.
I walked out there, and when I was able to hand him his diploma, I ended up starting to break down. The emotions hit me, and the tears were flowing. It was hard to keep anything in, so.
Once I made the shot, everyone started jumping, and I kind of got along with it.
So,
a little bit nervous.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
It was a dream
awesome.
come true for him, but I think it was a dream come true for us.
Oh, yeah.
That he could do that. That was the one thing he wanted, was to graduate.
It was just really special to see, like how many people actually cared for him. It's been crazy, just like it's like how many people showed up because they had heard of him, not even because they knew him. Yeah.
It's just so heavy and emotional for everybody, but it's inspiring, and that's part of the tears too, just how inspirational it is. This is what this community does. They step up for people in the moments that they need it, however they need it, whoever it is.
Okay, ready, go. It took something that was devastating into something joyful. That's really, I think, the best words, just the honoring and the love that they gave Owen, and just our family in general. We're just taking every day that we're given like a gift and just enjoying just simple things, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just watching movies with him or playing games or watching him laugh. When he is more like himself.
He laughed a couple times this last 2 days.
And just trying, because he has a crooked smile now because of his left side. So just getting pictures with him and stuff. And just not taking anything for granted.
Yeah, the balance is knowing what's going to happen, not really knowing when,
Right. Yep.
but having to prepare for it.
Right.
We try not to think about where it'll end up. We just think about the now.
I could be mad about it, but how I look at it is, and I've said it before, is instead of losing our child when he was 5, we got 15 extra years. You know, just being happy with what we've been given and that we had our boy for that long.